Well, it's my first upload. Not my first upload, my first video. Not my first video, my first review of the year. And it is for Wonder Woman 1974 because I still haven't seen Wonder Woman 1984. And I'm thinking before I get to Wonder Woman 1984, I gotta go back to Wonder Woman 1974. So all this week, I've decided I'm gonna watch a Wonder Woman movie every day and talk about it. It's gonna be this one from 74, the next one from 75, um, the animated one behind me there from 2009, I think it is. The other one behind me there, Gal Gadot's from 2017, Wonder Woman 1984. I might do Amazon, I'm not sure. But yeah, so Wonder Woman this time around is played by Cathy Lee Crosby. I keep wanting to say Denise Crosby. She kind of looks like her, but I looked into it. They're not related, which means Cathy Lee Crosby is not related to Bing Crosby because that's like Denise Crosby's uncle. Or she's not part of that family. She's part of a different Crosby family in the movie world. Like one of her parents is a songwriter or was a songwriter and scriptwriter. So that's crazy. Now, this Wonder Woman, where it all began, is I think based off of Wonder Woman of the 1960s, because that's when they took away her powers and made her a spy with good fashion sense, basically. That's like it. And I think that's what this is, because she has no powers. Um, and the suit is radically different, but I like it. Like there's no tiara, there's no lasso of truth, there's no, you know. But she does wear the bracelets.
You were wearing two bracelets when you arrived. Now there is only one. Where is the other?
And it can fucking explode, or be used as a grappling hook. Okay. Now I like her suit. I do. Right out the back, she's fully clothed. Wonder Woman's not really known for that, but and I like it. Like they've tried in the past, the pants on Wonder Woman have not been as successful. Again, Amazon. But this time around, I really like what they did with the outfit. I do. I saw a picture. It'll probably be yeah over here, and it's one of her in the full suit with the javelin because they're throwing javelins in one scene. And even with that javelin, she kind of looks like what's that? I forgot who. But yeah, and oh yeah, with the javelin, she looks more like Stargirl instead of Wonder Woman. But I like the suit. And how did they reveal this? What was the big suit reveal? Because you don't see the suit at all until towards the end of the movie. Well, they just kind of do. Like I just played the clip. You saw that. Like, like how it cuts into commercial break. That is, I like that. Like those are frequent throughout this movie because it was a made-for-TV movie, so you still get those star swipes, whatever. Yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's awesome. Speaking of funny, let's talk about the villains. You got the twins.
What about a parting drink?
No thanks, George.
We were there the last time you offered anybody a party drink.
Why, George?
Money. Salute.
One man, one woman who look identical. You don't see that every day. I like them. They don't have much dialogue, but I like them. Um, but they're like kind of the henchmen and henchwomen. No, the secondary villain who they try and make it seem like he's the main villain is this dude named George, who I do not like. I thought I was direct to the point. He was just having dinner with Diana, and he was just like, "Let me make love to you." I'm like, "Whoa, you can't just say that to a girl." But she owned it. She owned it. Um, that's one thing I like about this Wonder Woman is she's not your tradi- she's not your traditional Wonder Woman. She has no dislike towards men like Wonder Woman once did, or nothing like that. But she will own a dude. Like when George said, "Make love to me right now," so it's like, why should I? And he starts talking about why. She's like, "No, I didn't mean why should I make love to you." And she's like, "I don't mean why do you?" And she's like, "I didn't mean why should you make love to me. I mean why should I make love to you?" And then she just leaves. And there's this scene where she's just walking down the street, and both men and women can't help but stare at her. And I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't either because Cathy Crosby is insanely beautiful, man. Like she does this leg cross thing from time to time. I think that's where Sharon Stone learned it from. Cause wow. Oh, okay. Then there's this other character who. Let's back up a bit. There's this Amazon who shows up a few times throughout this movie.
I bring you love from your mother, Diana.
And when you return to the island, give her my love.
I will. My mission is to bring you a message of great sadness, sister. One from among us has fled the island.
Which of us?
Angela.
This black Amazon. I thought this was Nubia, Diana's twin sister. Like most people don't know that Wonder Woman has a black twin sister named Nubia, who herself is Wonder Woman sometimes. They expect to be Wonder Woman again in the comics. So yeah, I thought that was her, and it was not. She's just there to warn her about a third Amazon who has Nubia's story, but is not, black. And they don't call her Nubia; they call her Angela. But that's Nubia's story, and she's played by I have it right. She's played by Anitra Ford, the original Price is Right model.
I bring you love from your mother, Diana.
And when you return to the island, give her my love.
I will. My mission is to bring you a message of great sadness, sister. One from among us has fled the island.
Which of us?
Angela. And so your mother spoke according to our just laws. Angela is not to be trusted. She must now face her times of trial alone.
So be it, sister. To my great sadness.
And mine.
I'm delighted you decided to accept my invitation to join me in this enterprise, Angela.
Well, how could I refuse? I'm curious as to when my part in it begins.
Now, find George and go to the Glen. He knows where it is.
All right. Just, why did you decide to pay me all this money?
And while I do like this actress and this character, why you gotta do Nubia like that? Now, I understand doing research that apparently Nubia's in the next movie, kind of. So, okay. But yeah, this woman, this other Amazon, Angela, she looks like Wonder Woman. And now you know why. Like, she has the long black hair, she's, well, you get the idea. But yeah. And so that's why, that whole thing. And then there's, oh yes, the true villain of this movie, and hands down one of the best parts of the movie, Ricardo Montalban. Yeah, Khan is in this movie, or if that's not your thing, he was Senior from Kim Possible is in this, or if you're younger, while you're here, if you're younger, the grandfather in the wheelchair from Spy Kids. Or since the entire movie last year, he was in Fantasy Island. And I like how they got him wearing his white Fantasy Island suit. I thought that was funny. Just the tie's not black this time; it's white. But yeah, and he's the best part of the movie. They try to hide his face like we don't know it's Ricardo Montalban. Like they didn't tell us in the opening credits. Like he gets the special guest star credit. Special guest star Ricardo Montalban. Like, yeah, roll those awesome credits. Go ahead.
I don't want any trace of these bodies found.
You see that? Awesome, awesome, awesome credits. The music in this is something else, man. It is awesome. Awesome 1970s music. But yeah, so like they put his name in the credits and you know it's him. Like I'm watching Charlie's Angels the other day, the original TV show, because there was a marathon on for Tanya Roberts, rest in peace. And her first episode, Christopher Lee guest stars. I'm pretty sure Ricardo Montalban does too. So that's crazy. But yeah, and everything he says, you hear like the way you know how Ricardo Montalban is. He knows how to bring in that charisma. You know, it's so awesome, and his lines with Diana are so good. They have such a great chemistry. Like when they're on screen together, you're interested. Okay, because the acting at times in this, sometimes the movie does kind of drag a bit and get boring. But with these two on screen, especially together, man, it's only for a brief time too at the end. And I like how Ricardo Montalban, spoilers, does away with George.
You want all the money, George, huh?
$15 million, Mr. Smith. Why not? Just give me the saddlebags.
You'll find a way to be broke in a year, George. Really, George? Oh, I am so sorry.
Who, again, I don't like. It's hilarious. Oh, yeah. And this movie. One more thing about George before I give my final review. He sends Diana's boss a jackass. Yeah, a donkey. And if you think that's the only time you see that jackass, then your ass is wrong. Because you see it a lot. You see it more, you see Ricardo Montalban's face, or you see the their version of the Wonder Woman suit. Then there are a lot, and a lot of it is for no reason. Like there's this weird thing where it goes into a cave and it comes out as four donkeys. Really, it was two. They did some weird camera shit to make it look like four because this thing had no budget really, like a very low budget. But yeah. And also, before my final rating here, a fun fact. Linda Carter actually auditioned for this movie but didn't get it, and then Cathy Lee Crosby was asked to come back for the next Wonder Woman movie, which led to the TV series, but she declined. So yeah. So the OG Wonder Woman 1974, I give it a B minus. I mean, I liked it. Even if it did kind of drag on a bit at times, if it got boring at times, it was still very interesting to see what could have been. You know, like that Wonder Woman of the 60s who is hit or miss for a lot of fans, got her own movie kind of, to see what that was like, you know. I didn't hate it. But I see why it wasn't picked up though. Like one of the reviews was like, what was it? They said, this is an actual review. They were like, Wonder Woman 1970, like Wonder Woman was respectable, but not wondrous. Yeah. And I understand not too many people actually watched it, which, you know, dang. So yeah, that's all I had for Wonder Woman 1974.